we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. And down goes the artist. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. That will do it. Tough luck here as this fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on.
looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very rated. Little battle rise for you, little battle ride, little battle ride. Really need, very beautifully, alliterated. What's up? Little battle rise for you. Come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, very beautifully, very literary. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
First is the artist, and they do have a weight advantage here. And facing him, Riddick Bowe. And they will have a power advantage here. They'll meet as heavyweights.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
First up, we have The Artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. Riddick Bowe from the United States of America. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with yellow, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, The Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round one. A straight right just misses. Right hand, right on point. Nice counter shot. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. His stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't find a home with that jab. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A lot of effort being exerted here. straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, slap and...
Oh my God, Johnny! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again.
And the artist has been dropped. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And we may see a stoppage here. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A perfect counter shot. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They exchange punches. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Here we go in the 6th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Straight right just misses. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Cannot Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Here comes round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Deciding to let it. Big Daddy Bo goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And that punch didn't even land. That counter punch caught him clean. That left hook missed. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Incredible work rate. A That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
To work.
This round's still up. Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.
Yeah, look at Duff. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, robot pin, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, robot pin, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, robot pin, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a thing, no about pin, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a thing, no about pin, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the Belgian brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles, Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real, Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his, been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about pin, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about pin, we bring men right, somebody shots fling.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, you can leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertised and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping you ready. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations fly. already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winners at. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you feel. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the light starts flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a passion. I'm a fire. I am everything you fear. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a Kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. And his opponent, it's Jack Dempsey. You can see who has the power advantage. They'll square off as heavyweights.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavy opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Up first is the artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title, coming off a TKO win. Jack Dempsey, the Manassa Mauler from the United States of America. They won by TKO in their last fight.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with yellow, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, The Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, Jack Dempsey.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. The straight right just misses. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. How about that time counter shot? Straight right, just right there. Why weren't they covering up? Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Holding nothing back here in the round. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it, kitchen sink.
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right just misses. threw a punch and just got countered. That jab won't score. His stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Defense failed them. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right. Slept.
Here comes round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And that'll do it. The artist has been knocked out. You need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Listen to me. Are you okay?